Okay, round, I think it might be 2 or 3. This is 3 attempts because I've had to keep going out, coming back, because I'm obviously trying to do a complete sterilisation down like most people would, or with the conditions that my son suffers with. And I'm not saying right now I'm not lying, this is really personal. Anyway, I just want to get to the tubing. I have a problem with it because of the T-piece, this bit here, but I've re-sterilised it because we're going to need it at some point until we can get something off the NHS. And I've sterilised a little bit down there too until we get the gloves on, which I'm going to get now, which I'm the sterilising ones again. Let's see how we get on round 3, round 4 with sterilising gloves. So I'll open all 4 corners. Everything underneath is sterilised. I don't need it. I don't need to be really de-sterilising, but I'm trying because obviously that thing that's going around, which I don't really want to say. But I want to. Oh, look, I'm struggling after all these years, 13 years. And then I went out, but get back to this, and you know, I just want to give old-fashioned ways, old versions, older this, older that. Think, because I did just go off and I did have a cry. You can probably see from my eyes and my voice, because I was like, sugar, what do I do? So I wrote to the MP. Anyway, let me give you this. I have 3 masks. Thankfully, I was so lucky to keep them because I kept a bag, which I've got on the end of the bed over there. And that bag of goodies I've kept for years and years. And luckily I can decontaminate it, and which I have, and I've got some here that I'm going to use. So for this tubing, I now have another piece that I know should go on that mask, the new mask that I'm putting on, which now should last a good couple of months. So I'm trying to save and consume masks and consumables, but obviously my tubing now on the last few months, because we've been trying to get to a different doctors and a hospital, couldn't make the appointments, end of. Therefore, I'm left down to this, so I have put some sort of thing in place tomorrow to get the tubing. So this should attach to the oxygen here, one of the oxygen tubing, which this is how I'm going to have to do it, because it's going to have to be a makeshift. Right, so I've got my gloves on, remember, and what I'm going to do now is I've got no filter, so I'm going to makeshift. It's all sterilised, and I'm going to actually cut a filter, probably cut it, I hope you can see what I'm doing, probably about, I'd say, that much out of a little BiPAP machine that we're using at tonight, for my sunburn himself anyway. But he did used to be on a trackie, so I do know a little bit of different bits and bobs that I've picked up over the years. This is only going to be temporary, I'm afraid, and I hope to God it works, because actually I haven't tested this. I'm doing it live, well, not live, but kind of like, if you want to class it live, for you guys out there to mend pipes, tubings, whatever you got, come to me. I will give you some little pointers. And if surgeons, doctors, and everyone that's out there that is going to complain to me about what I'm doing right now, is I am trying to do the best for my son, because he's got many and multiple conditions like a lot of others out there. So I'm going back to the really old days. So I'm going to connect this with the filter. Please pray, to the new mask. And it's all sterile on this bed right now. Let's see, is it going to connect? Yes, I have a connection. Yes. Yes, it works. So now I know because we don't have a filter for here either, which is the humidifier. Even though most people don't have them, I'm just trying to do a bigger precaution for Ben because he's had multiple diseases of the lungs, a spinal injury, brain injury too, so scoliosis and a diaphragmatic hernia. So I'm just trying to give you guys 31 years of experiences of living life in intensive care units and sort of working in the environments as well, and the hospitals, and doing a lot of other things during my time. So I'm trying to give you old measures what to do and how